Hello everyone, I'm Benny. Today I will show you the AutoBank Reconciliation Plugin. The main purpose of bank reconciliation is to ensure that the company's ledger and the bank statement are consistent. If your data is inconsistent, you need to double check to see if there is an error in the amount entered or the transaction date. With the current bank reconciliation, you need to go to the bank to print out the bank statement and then compare it with AutoCount. When you compare, you have to check line by line, which is very time consuming, especially for companies with many transactions in a month. It takes a long time to do the matching, but if you use our AutoBank Reconciliation Plugin, it will automatically help you do the matching. This is very helpful for companies with many transactions because the matching is completed quickly. It currently supports PDF and Excel files. It will match full key by date and amount, and if the date and amount are consistent, it will match appears by the name. Without further ado, let me show you how the system operates. Now I will show you how to use the PDF method for bank reconciliation. If you choose to use PDF, you don't need to do any setting. You just need to directly upload the bank statement into the system. Obviously, choose the bank statement you want, and it will automatically do the auto match for you. So on the left side is the transaction from the AutoCount system, and on the right side is the transaction from the bank statement. If they match, it will automatically date them and arrange them in a row for your reference. Below this section are the transactions that did not match, and they will be shown below. According to our research, compared to other software, our plugin has a matching accuracy of up to 90% and is risk-free. There is still 10% that depends on the bank format and your bank in date, which is the cash-in date. Now I'll show you a few examples. First, like this 359.42. You can see this is the statement I just output, and you can see we have this amount and the date is the 9th month of the year 20. It's actually correct, but why is there no matching? The reason is that this bank statement also has errors. We have received those bank statements from customers, and only in rare cases their bank statements have errors. For example, this one, you see 538 plus 359.42. It actually doesn't equal this amount. It equals over 1000. That's why we won't match it for this record. You can see here, the actual amount is 1090.07. So if you say 1090.07 here, it will automatically match. This is an error in the bank statement. You need to pay attention to this. Also, our matching is based on the date and based on the amount. The amount is based on the balance, which is this minus this, or this plus this, which equals the debit or credit. For some other software, they are based on description and balance, which is not very accurate, because if the statement is wrong, you will also follow the mistake and it will match you to the wrong amount without notifying you. So this is not a very good method. The way we have now is the most correct, most accurate, and with the lowest risk. Then the second type is like this record, this 3117.03. This amount, actually the customer gave the check to this company on December 9th, but since it's a check, the cash in date couldn't possibly be on December 9th. So let's look at the bank statement again, 3117.03, which is this record. It was only cashed in after the 11th of the month. So in this case, the date is incorrect, but you can use the original function of AutoCount, which is here, a bank shift function. Under others, you can use this bank shift, which is a function that few people know about. So this is not a customized function. It is an original function, so you can try using it. And its main purpose is to combine two payments into one payment, that is into one record, or to help you change the transaction date. Now, I will show you how to use it. Okay, so here, you need to select the bank you want. As for the data, it needs to be adjusted to the transaction date. So mine was December 11th, so I would select it like this. You can search for those transactions within that range. So the one I want is 3117.03. Then I save it, and that's it. Then when I do the bank reconciliation again, it will automatically help me with the matching. Okay, you can see it automatically matches, and its description will say bank slip, which cannot be changed. Okay, if it really cannot match at all, there are transactions below. Actually, we have a second way, which is we can directly post to accounts receivable payment or accounts payable payment, cash book, journal, all are possible. Then if it detects your debtor, it will automatically select your debtor for you. For example, it will automatically select the debtor and the amount. Then you have to manually note it off. If it doesn't detect your debtor, it will leave it blank, but it will write a description here so you can double check. Okay, this is using the PDF method. Now I will show you how to use Excel to do bank reconciliation. So if you choose to use Excel, you need to do the settings, but the advantage is that it is very accurate, 100% accuracy. However, it's a bit more troublesome because you have to fill in Excel. Okay, so here you edit the bank you want, and then the row and column are based on the Excel file I gave you. So you can see A is, the list is in column A, description is in column B, debit is C, and you just fill it in like that, following A, B, C, D, E. And the row starts with 2, which is the second row, not the first row. After you fill it in, you save it, then you can upload it to the AutoCount Bank Reconciliation. So when you load, there are also 2 points to note. You need to close the currently open Excel and then select the Excel file below to upload. This is the method to do bank reconciliation using Excel. If you have any questions, you can contact me. My phone number is 1464144208.
Thank you, everyone.